Well, the big story we're tracking this morning, political developments as far as the Congress is concerned. They appear to have a roadmap on their campaign strategy ahead of the 2024 elections. It's going to be Rahul Gandhi leading from the front with another yatra that has now been announced. So ahead of the 2024 elections, after the Bharat Jodo Yatra, now it is going to be the Congress's Bharat Nyay Yatra. This is a yatra that Rahul Gandhi is going to embark upon from Manipur to Maharashtra. It's a bus yatra with pockets of the yatra that are going to be covered on foot. The yatra will crisscross across 14 states. It will begin from the 14th of January up until the 30th of March. Interestingly, Rahul Gandhi, who was widely criticized for skipping Hindi heartland states, this time will be crossing through Uttar Pradesh, Madhya Pradesh, Rajasthan and Gujarat, among others. So it's going to be very interesting to see how this yatra pans out. Joining me on the broadcast, Sunil Prabhu. He is going to, of course, put in perspective the Congress's action plan. We also have Ratnadeep joining us. Remember, the yatra is called, quote-unquote, Bharat Nyay and is beginning from Manipur. A strong message being sent out there as well. Before we go to them, let's just listen in to what K.C. Venugopal said.
All India Congress Committee has decided to hold a Bharat Nyay Yatra from January 14 to March 20th from Manipur to Mumbai. January 14 to March 20th from Manipur to Mumbai. We had done a Rahul Gandhi led a yatra from Kanyakumari to Kashmir, traveling 4,500 kilometers.
Let's go right across to Sunil Prabhu. So, Sunil, what is the plan of action as far as the Congress party is concerned? It is a Yatra 2.0, this time being called Bharat Nyay. Can this be looked at as, the Congress announcing its campaign plan ahead of 2024?
Definitely. This is an election campaign. This is, as you rightly pointed out, it is something that is being attempted to touch the ground growing in terms of how they want this entire exercise to be done, to reconnect with the people. Slightly different because it's going to go through trouble-prone states. It's starting very intentionally with Manipur, where you have seen nobody likes to talk about it publicly, but that's the reason why they're starting it off with Bharat Nyay and will ending in Mumbai on the 20th of March. Just in time when the announcement of elections will be in the first week of March. So it's definitely in that backdrop that, the intention of the Congress party to reconnect with the people, especially in the Hindi heartland, where it hasn't done really well. 14 states, 85 districts from Manipur to Meghalaya to Assam, right down to West Bengal, then Bihar, Orissa, Chhattisgarh, and then carries on to Uttar Pradesh, Rajasthan, Madhya Pradesh, Gujarat, as well as Maharashtra. So definitely an attempt, and this is, of course, with the endorsement of the Congress Working Committee, who would urge him to take on this East to West Yatra. The Congress believes this will give them dividends in these states, because one of the big factors that the Congress has found in its dismal performance is that it hasn't been able to reconnect with the people, and this is another attempt to doing so. The Kanyakumari to Kashmir did pay dividends. We did see Karnataka win, but subsequently it wasn't able to follow it up in the Hindi heartland, where it lost miserably. It's in that backdrop now that Rahul Gandhi, along with what we have been told with Priyanka Gandhi Vadra, along with other alliance partners in the states that they will be participating, will join and give solidarity to this exercise to take on the BJP-led NDA, led by Prime Minister Narendra Modi in the run-up to the 2024 elections.
Sunil, before we get in a perspective from Ratnadeep on how and what it means for the yatra to begin in Manipur at this time, I also want to ask you, amid talks of the fact that the India alliance may consider projecting Mallikarjun Kharge as a possible face to be pitted against Prime Minister Modi in the 2024 election, the Congress party very clearly is going to start its campaign with Rahul Gandhi leading from the front. As far as the Congress party is concerned, it does appear that he continues to remain the star campaigner.
Uh, I think there's no doubt about that. The fact that he is the star campaigner, and for the Congress workers, it is the Gandhis who play a critical role. But having said that, please don't read too much into that, because Mr. Karge is a Dalit leader. He's come from the bloc right up to the Congress president. He has the full endorsement of the Gandhis. And I think no way down, as I've been saying, right from the time, that when his name was projected, and even before when he spoke to NDTV, he's been very categorical in terms of the fact that the Prime Minister's face will be decided after you win the elections. You need to win elections. You need to get elected to be able to be in contention. So that's one part of it. And the second, of course, as I said, Sonia Gandhi, Rahul Gandhi have backed him immensely. There is full support. There is no two ways about it. And they have really endorsed his leadership at this present juncture. For the Congress party, as you're well aware, it's a do or die situation. They understand that if they have to continue to be relevant in Indian politics, they need to buck up from the dismal double digits that they have been in two successive Lok Sabha elections.
All right, do stay on with us, Sunil. Quick word from Ratnadeep as well. Ratnadeep, you've been covering the situation in Manipur extensively. We've seen, that this has been a huge issue between the opposition and the government, with the opposition constantly raising the pitch of how the Prime Minister hasn't visited Manipur. Deadlock in the last session of Parliament with the opposition demanding a discussion on Manipur. So the fact that Manipur has become a poll issue, we saw that it didn't, however, change the fate of the elections in the 5 states that just saw polls. But it's interesting to see that the Bharat Nyay Yatra, as it is being called, is going to be beginning from Manipur. How do you see this playing out?
That's right. It is going to be very significant given the fact that it is starting from Manipur and will cover at least 4 states in the northeast: Manipur, Nagaland, Assam and Meghalaya. Now remember, when the crisis had hit Manipur, Rahul Gandhi had visited Manipur for 2 days. He had visited Churachandpur, the Kuki-Zo heartland, as well as the Imphal Valley where the Meiteis live. So therefore, while the Manipur issue has been an issue on which the Congress party has been hammering it nationally, even in poll campaigns, however, they have not been able to draw dividend out of it, political dividend. One of the main reason why this yatra starts from Manipur perhaps is the fact that the Congress party and the larger India alliance would make the Manipur issue a larger issue in the national elections as well as the general elections. And another fact is that if you look at even after the Bharat Jodo Yatra, Congress's performance in subsequent elections, state elections in the northeast, be it Tripura elections, Meghalaya or Nagaland, or the recently held Mizoram elections, the Congress performance has been dismal. And therefore, looking at the 2024 general elections, the 25 Lok Sabha seats in northeast is very crucial, not only for the BJP, which has a strong presence now in the northeast along with its allies, but Congress also needs numbers in the parliament, and if it wants to win more seats, it has to get its ground back in terms of northeast. Before 2014, when Prime Minister Modi came to power, Congress was seen as a formidable political force in the northeast, but now it is not in power in any of the states. It has been doing very bad in state polls, and therefore this yatra starting from Manipur, covering states like Assam, Meghalaya and Nagaland, perhaps is a way through which Congress wants to regain its political ground in the northeast ahead of 2024 general elections.